Okay. All right, welcome to Sterling High School. We're going in the first game of the season where the Lady Knights are taking on the Burlington Township Falcons. My name is Sean Clink, and I'm joined by Shane Duffy here on mic 2. And I'm sorry, on mic 3, you introduce yourself, I'm sorry.
Adriana Zazada.
Adriana? Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know Adriana's last name. I knew Adriana's name, so. But she's joining us today. So, Shane is a sophomore and plays on JV, and Adriana is a freshman who's new to the school. How was your first day of school today?
Good. I thought it was good.
Yeah, good? Okay. Yeah, after a year and a half off from a regular school, it was kind of nice to get back to a normal set of circumstances, even though we didn't even really have a full day of school. So how was the kids' perspective for the first day?
It was pretty good.
It was good?
Yeah.
You ready to rip the Band-Aid off and go right back in for full classes yet?
Yeah.
So as we're going here, we're taking on Burlington Township. This isn't a normal opponent for Sterling, but Burlington's a very strong team. They actually, obviously out of Burlington County, they actually finished second in their conference last year to Rancocas Valley. They're in the same conference as Delran and Holy Cross Prep, Cinnaminson, and Moorestown. So they play a pretty tough schedule. So Sterling's going to be in your blue. It looks like we have in the field here Sterling starters. We have Alexis Hatfield, our senior keeper, coming back, wearing the 00 and having the. Okay. Right now we have Burlington Township's goalie, and I'm not really sure. Both names on the roster are 0, so we have a 00 here. So we'll try to find out from one of their players who that is. It's either Julie Hessen or Samantha Massasimi. As Burlington Township kicks off here, as we begin the 2020 season. They control the ball in the midfield here. As they kick up, and Sterling dispossesses here. Kaylee Sheehan passes over to Kat Miller. Kat's coming down the far side. She's well defended there by Nadia Pickering, also senior from Burlington Township, as the ball goes out, and Sterling's going to take a throw. Tori Wilsey, one of our captains, going to take the throw. I believe the captains were voted on. Did you guys vote for Tori?
I
was kidding.
We didn't vote this year.
No? Okay.
Well, towards the end of the season last year, okay. There was a Google form saying what girls we think should be captains for the next year.
Sterling with the throw in, and the ball played out by Burlington Township. Have another throw in the far side. I believe that was Erin Carroll with the throw in on the far side. She tosses it into Miss Gal Palladino, another one of our captains, plays it back to Kaylee Sheehan. So we got the tri-captains here. We've already mentioned all 3 captains. The ball played down. We got Jordan Baker in the corner. Jordan, nice step back to the right. Sends it across. Ball falls down as well, defended by Burlington Township. Kat Miller with a nice possession. Then you got dispossessed there by Megan Morris. Nice play by Megan, who's only a freshman. Ball comes back here and played off by Erin Quinn. Sophomore plays with Faith Dixon. Faith plays out to Tori Wilsey and goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a white throw for Burlington Township. So what's your guys' impressions of the program so far? Adriana, you're very new to the program, so what's your impression of playing high school soccer right now?
I think it's great getting involved with everyone and being able to play the sport I like.
Good. Now, even though you're new to the school, you were coached by Coach K, is that correct?
Yeah, I was at Tark Hill.
Okay. All right, so you came up through the Tark Hill system. Burlington Township sends the ball down there. Tory plays it out of bounds. It's going to be a Burlington Township throw. Ball comes up. There was a Isabella Zaliga took a shot and came off of Kaylee Sheen and right back.
Simple, clear, right?
And then put a shot out to the side. So now Burlington Township is going to get a corner kick. So the first couple scrimmages that Sterling had played at home, there wasn't really much of a challenge on the defensive end. Now I know we had one on the way where we played Delsey and Eastern, which I think was a lot more challenging. So Burlington Township with the kick here.
He's 20 yards away from the goal man.
Looks like Brenna Field is going to put the ball in play.
Hey, go two, go two!
So it comes across, and it's a one time there nicely by Isabella. I'm going to say the name wrong. Zealot? Zales? Check. Any help here, guys?
What number is she?
Number 15. So we'll just call her
Zilsick?
Isabella. Isabella Z. How about that? Ball played out by Alexa Hatfield. Came down. Sterling gets possession in the midfield. Ball out to Erin Carroll. Back to Gab Palladino. Plays it across to Kaylee Sheehan. Plays the ball flat there to Tori Wilsey. Very patient attack here by Sterling. Coming back to Kaylee Sheehan, who switches fields and comes back to Tori Wilsey. And it's dispossessed there by Megan Moore, who plays it down. A nice burst of speed here by Ava Sandberdine, the senior. But played off there by Erin Quinn. Keeps the ball in the play. And then sends it up the sideline. Ball still in. Oh, and they called out of bounds. So it's going to be a throw in for Burlington Township. As Nadia and Pickering is going to throw the ball in. Ball played up by Kaylee Sheehan. Ball played out there. Sandberdine played it out of bounds off a Sterling player, so it's going to be a white throw. So Nadia Pickering's going to throw the ball in. A lot of field mics here, so what you're hearing now is you're hearing our grounds crew cleaning up the grass because Tuesday's grass cutting day here at Sterling.
No foul, smart, yep. Simple, clear.
So,
Get it up. Little pressure, Cat, little pressure. Hey, let's get up, let's get our line up.
ball played down, Tori Wilsey plays it out. And it's going to be a white throw in. Once again, it's going to be Nadia Pickering throwing it in. Megan Moore plays it back. And it's still going to be white ball. Actually, it looked like it was going to be a blue throw. Ball up, got Layla Solomon playing here, and the ball's played out by Nadia Winter for Burlington Township as Sterling gets a throw. Kat Miller is looking for Faith Dixon in the middle, or excuse me, Bridget Dixon. Okay, ball played away to a less dangerous spot here by Faith Dixon. So Bowden battling down below, and Sterling looks like to win the battle. And it's going to be Sterling throw. So right now we got a lot of play in the midfield, ladies. Any suggestions of how we can start to get a more grounded attack here for Sterling?
Definitely should talk more. Talking helps a lot, and just getting open. Those are the two main things that would definitely help with the midfield and offense. Talking a lot helps.
Okay.
Yeah, I think getting open and then moving straight into space is the key.
Yeah, I mean, right now there's not a whole lot of room to work in that Sterling's attacking. They've been very patient with the attack, but there's not a whole. Burlington Township's very solid on defense so far, so there's really no open space for Sterling to really take advantage of it offensively. So we talked about the upperclassmen. How's the upperclassmen welcomed you guys here at the high school so far?
They're very welcoming and nice. Not mean.
Not mean? Okay. That's good. No bullying or hazing?
No.
All right, good. We don't say that on air anyway, so.
They're also very welcoming to the freshmen.
Now, you guys, did you get a chance to play with them in the summer, Adrian?
Oh yeah, we did for the summer league.
In the summer league?
Most the sophomore, because sophomore and freshman are together, and then the juniors and seniors on one team.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about a little bit about the summer league? Most people aren't familiar, but we did play over the Deptford Summer League. Can you just give them a rundown of how the summer league works?
Yeah, you go.
Basically, a bunch of high schools get together and they split up into teams. There's 3 groups, Group A, B, and C. And normally, like, Group C is kind of like the freshmen, sort of, like girls who are just, like, new to the team. But, and then B is for, like, kind of like the middle girls, I guess. And then A is for the older girls and more competitive.
Yeah, and it's an opportunity. Now, generally, if you want to speak to how it's lined up as well, there are a little bit different rules in the summer, and how many are on each side. Do you want to explain that?
It was 7v7, right? And then
Yeah,
plus
with
the
the
goalie.
goalie.
Yeah. We did 2 24-minute halves, and then the games were all at like 6, 7 on Tuesday and Thursday nights.
Okay. Yeah, in the summer league, it's really meant for the kids to really get involved and get a lot of foot touches on the ball. So they do play a 7v7, and most teams do put 2 or 3 teams in. So it's a very good opportunity, especially for girls being introduced to high school to come out and play. Because most often when you play at the lower levels, you're playing against your same age group. So freshmen coming up will now have an opportunity to play against people who are 3-4 years older, which they never had an opportunity before. So it's a nice. It's a nice dipping your toe into the varsity experience in the high school.
And it definitely helped getting everyone ready for the season after not playing since the fall.
Now we have a lot of our varsity girls here are multi-sport athletes. Do you guys play other sports as well?
I play basketball occasionally.
Occasionally? Are you going to play for the school this year?
Probably. A good chance.
Okay. All right.
Because I didn't last year.
Okay. How about you, Adriana?
Yeah, I play lacrosse, so I'm gonna try out for the lacrosse team.
Oh, nice. So, lacrosse team. There's an opportunity by Burl Township and goes over the end line. Yeah, Sterling Lacrosse is very excited to have quite a few younger classmen play last year, so they're very excited about the future. Alexis Hatfield's going to take a goal kick here. Alexis is a senior. Play the ball out. There's a ball won by Burlington Township. It's Lola Carrillo with the ball. Passes back to Megan Turpin. Sends down. Erin Carroll gets it out of harm's way. There's Layla Solomon with the head ball. Nice win by Layla Solomon, and the ball goes out of bounds. Right now we're about 12 minutes into the game. Generally, Mr. Coach K does a lot of subbing, so he's very liberal with subbing, but usually it's about 15-minute points, so we'll see if that stays the course. He's very, he has a lot of athletic girls in the bench, so he usually subs fairly regularly. Here's Coach K.
Look at that thinking pose.
Yeah. Analyzing as he's coaching here. And then they have a longtime coach at Haddon Township. It's his second year here at Sterling. He's a Sterling graduate. I believe in 1991 graduate. There's a foul on Burlington Township. We're swatting away Chinese lantern flies here. on the broadcast. Just for the record, Shane's killing them all.
I'm not killing them all, flicking them away.
There you go. It's Kaylee Sheehan plays it through. It's Kat Miller. Plays it over to Gab Palladino.
Oh.
Burlington Township kind of packs in the middle there. Layla Solomon wins the ball, plays it back to Erin Carroll. Play down the middle of the field, and it's going to be handled by Burlington Township's keeper. I'm still trying to get the name of which keeper that is, actually. We don't have a very big staff here to get our sideline staff to get the information. Ball is played back. Alexis Hatfield.
Oh.
Puts the ball down. Ball comes down, and we have Gab Palladino in the middle here. Ball comes down. Burlington Township attacking on the right-hand side. Nice cross, and over the end line, and Sterling will take a goal kick. Okay. Oh, we got the answer. So,
23.
yeah, it looks like a. It looks like a Samantha Massanimi is actually the goalkeeper. We got our sideline reporter, Nick Rotano, getting the information for us.
Are you looking at this? Where are you getting the S? Oh.
So it comes down here, and then we have the fighting here. It looks like a foul by Burlington Township. The ball's going to come out. Faith Dixon's going to take a kick. We got a replay here. And we'll see where the foul is.
Oh,
yeah, grabbing onto Faith there, playing the body rather than the ball. Gab Palladino plays it up. This is Jordan Baker taking it down the wing. Jordan gets dispossessed, but the ball's played out of bounds, so Sterling will get a throw in. Looks like Erin Carroll's going to take the throw in. As she plays short to Jordan Baker, who plays it back to Erin. Erin Carroll with the cross. And only actually misplayed there by Burlington Township. So they come back out and win the ball. Burlington Township's going to take a throw in, and then we're going to have a sub. Paris Moore is coming in for Burlington Township. And for Sterling, number 17 is Shay Wiley, and number 19 is Lily Burt. So we had two, and they're going to replace Layla Solomon and Kat Miller. Shay Wiley is a sophomore.
Yeah.
And you will recognize the Wiley name from around the school. Her father teaches and former coach here. And her older sister is actually a player on the team who's actually missing the season. So, oh yeah, and our boys lacrosse coach, should I say? I'm sorry. Our South Jersey Lacrosse League championship lacrosse coach, I should say, is Mr. Clint Wiley. We got Jade, and then Lily Burt, number 19, is a freshman. As they play the ball through her, she takes a little bit of a burst. The ball's played back to the goalie, who kind of missed kicks. Nice pressure there by Lily Burt. She wins a 50-50 ball here. And the ball gets laid out to Gab Palladino. Goes over to Jordan Baker. A nice job there by Paris Moore dispossessing Jordan Baker. And the ball's played long, out of harm's way. And right now, Erin Quinn tracks it down. So they played it back as Paris Moore comes down and plays it across. Kaylee Sheehan plays it over to Shay Riley. Shay Riley tries to hit Lily Burt and misconnects on the pass. Burlington Township coming back. They seem to make a nice play till they hit the midfield, and then once they get to the offensive third, they're misconnecting a little bit here. Lily Burt plays it down the corner. So Wiley with the pressure. Ball nicely triangulated out. As Tori Wilsey plays it off number 8, Peyton Falkenstein. And Tori's going to take the throw. Tori with throw in. It's Faith Dixon who's going to little race to the ball. Goalie comes out with the kick.
You mean Bridget Dixon?
Oh, Bridget Dixon, I'm sorry. I keep getting the wrong Dixon here. Yeah, it's Bridget Dixon. A little race for the ball. Nice job here. The goalie comes out. The goalie's a little late coming out on that one, actually. But they're going to call a foul here because she got it, and then Bridget sticks her foot in there. She's trying to give the athletic trainer work. We don't appreciate that, Bridget. Ball comes out from midfield. Sterling retains the possession. Gap Ambino plays it down to yeah, then another replay here, as you see, Bridget Dixon with a nice burst of speed here. The goalie a little late coming out, but then when she finally comes out, Bridget sticks her foot in, and she got called actually gets called for a foul, and the goalie has a kick, and as the goalie takes a goal kick down to live action. He puts it out to midfield, and Sterling's doing a really good job of winning all these goal kicks in the air. Ball's played out. Sterling with the throw. It's Erin Carroll. Throwing it in to Jordan Baker. Sterling switches fields nicely. It's Tori Wilsey. Plays it down to Shea Wiley. As Burlington Township wins possession here. And they start to bring it up. There's number 8, Peyton Falkenstein, playing it up to Megan Moore. As Tori angles her off. But she wins a nice 50-50 ball, and back to Peyton Falkenstein, which it's played away by Faith Dixon. So far, we're about halfway into the first half here. Nobody with a real good scoring opportunity. And I can't say either team has really an advantage of possession of play, although Jordan Baker coming here, oh, real nice right foot, nice shot, and it's a nice save by the keeper, who knocks it over the net. Just as I was saying, nobody really has a good scoring opportunity. Jordan Baker comes down, wins to the left, then comes back to the right and takes a shot. And it was a nice save by the keeper. And Sterling will now have a corner kick.
Looks like Erin Carroll's going to take it.
Yeah, Erin Carroll with the corner kick. Here's another replay of the shot. Nice shot, because that was going to be on the upper 90 on the far side. So nice job by the keeper getting a hand on the ball. That's a real dangerous situation for the keeper, because if you look, she's really shielding her eyes. She's looking right into the sun. So when you put that ball in the air, it's going to be really hard for her to pick up. Erin Carroll drives across. Oh, right through the keeper's hands. Oh, wide open net, and then it's one time there by Jordan Baker over the net. So she comes across. Nice serve here as it comes across. Nobody really wins it in the air. It goes through the keeper's hands, and Jordan Baker at the one time, and then serves it over the net. Burlington Township now has a sub. Number 10 coming on, Savannah Johnson. And here's another look at the play here. Right through the hands. Again, a nice run there by a couple Sterling girls as Faith Dixon ran into the net, and then also Shea Wiley was there. And then Jordan Baker tried a one-timer and just put it over the net. So girls, in that situation where you come across and you have that open shot there and have to one-time it, what's the key to trying to keep that on net without getting overexcited?
Wait, can you repeat the question?
Like when you're in that position when somebody's taking a cross and you have that ball right on the far side, what's the key to try to settle that ball down and put it in net when everything's happening so fast?
It's all about your first touch. Like if your first touch is poop, then good chance you aren't going to be able to keep the ball and play inside the 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to stay calm.
Yeah, it's a real tough to stay because you get real anxious because you see the open net and you see the goalie out of position. And you're real anxious to get the shot off. So Nice dispossession there by Erin Quinn on the far side. She comes up, plays the ball down the sidelines, and it's out of bounds.
Making that angle, run close to shorting space. Look at the gap between the two defenders. Try to call for the ball there.
Throw in by Burlington Township. Ball's down the corner. Nice little pace there by Megan Moore trying to attack. Erin Quinn plays off. It looks like there's a foul there by Megan Moore. As Sterling would take a kick coming out. It's coming out as she reaches back and actually clips Erin Quinn's foot. Not always a bad foul to take down at that end though, because now you have a chance to reset, and then the team, the opposing team has to bring the ball out rather than taking it on the run. Ball played down and out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw-in. There's Coach Wiley there, with his hands on his hips, overseeing the action. As Burlington Township with another sub here. It's Kayla McCormick coming in, and Paris Moore leaving the game. Now we have the advantage of sitting in the shade right now, but you can tell the heat's really getting to some of the players right now. As they're walking off the field, you see them really glistening in perspiration there. Ball comes down. Win by Faith Dixon, puts it back in the middle. Nothing but white shirts there. So it pops back out. Tori Wilsey tries to bring the ball down. Does not, and Burlington Township will now take a throw in. As this is Nadia Pickering with the throw. This ball is played out by Shea Wiley. Burlington Township another throw. All right, Sterling's going to get the ball. Now Sterling's going to make some whole scale changes here. Number 15, Mandy Berkeley's coming in. Number 10, Ireland Kay. And number 20, Kat Miller. They're going to replace Jordan Baker, Erin Carroll, and Gad Palladino, respectively. And there's a throw in. As, they play back to the goalie. Let's see if they can put some pressure on the goalie here. Oh, nice job by Shea Wiley. She tried to one-time it and misconnected on the one-timer there. Ball comes down, and three Sterling girls staring at it here. The ball comes back out. Kaylee Sheehan plays over to Ireland Kay. Ireland, a freshman, plays back to Mandy Berkeley. As Mandy plays the ball back to Ireland, who switches fields here to Tori Wilsey. As Kaylee Sheehan takes it in the main, takes down right down Broadway. There's a cross by Shea Wiley. Just a little mistiming there with Lily Burt. That's a good ball here. It's a nice opportunity here for Sterling. Shea Wiley in the corner. Puts it off the defender and out of bounds. Now in that situation, would you like to see her come back to the left foot and cross it here? Because it looks like the defender was playing all to the right.
She could have played it to her left, but she ended up getting a deflection off of the defender, giving us a corner.
There's the Island K here, setting up at the corner. Island is going to hit it with her left, actually. And she serves it up here. Sterling makes a run. There's a misconnection here. Kat Miller puts it back in. There's Tori Wilsey. And I believe they called a handball here. So, but there was a nice opportunity, nice run by Kaylee Sheehan trying to run the ball into the net. Just a little misconnection, but I believe they called Tori Wilsey with the handball. So what's your impression so far, thus far in the game?
I think it's going It's all right. I think we could do a little more to at least have more possession of the ball.
How about you, Shane?
Both teams are doing really good.
Yeah, this seems like a typical first game of the season. There's still a feeling out process we're going through here. Each team's kind of figure out which other team likes to do. So, yeah, Sterling with the schedule change actually has to play tomorrow. I believe they'll play Haddon Heights. That was a change that Haddon Heights requested. It was supposed to be a Thursday game.
Oh, I thought it was Haddon Township we were playing.
Oh, we're Haddon Township, yes. Oh, it's Haddon Heights, yes.
Oh.
It's Haddon Heights we're playing, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Is that here or is that?
Yeah, it's here.
It is going to be a home game, yes. And they're expecting a little bit of weather tomorrow, so I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure the game's going to be at 3:45.
Yes. Haddon Heights should have no problems getting here at that time. Burlington Township was a little late coming today. So we got some wholesale changes here. New to the game right now is Kate McVeigh, number 9, who junior coming in. She's replacing Shay Wiley. Bridget Dixon's coming out, and Layla Solomon's going up top. And I believe Kaylee Sheehan came out, and Gab Palladino is replacing her. And I didn't see the numbers for Burlington Township changes, but the number 15 is coming in now. That is Isabella Zalsik. And she's replacing Savannah Johnson. So it's nice. You can pick up some sideline chatter here. You hear coaching going on the sideline with our sideline mics. So, but tomorrow, yeah, Channel 19 will be covering our opening volleyball game tomorrow from inside because of the schedule change. Initially, they were scheduled to broadcast the soccer game, but that's changed because of the schedule change. So they will have volleyball tomorrow. We got a foul here. Sterling's going to take a free kick. There's Amanda Burley playing small to Tori Wilsey, who misconnects with Gab Palladino. As Burlington Township comes back down. A ball up in the air. Looks like Kat Miller with the foul here. So, yeah, coming in and kind of bodied the ball there. As the, looks like Megan Moore might have had the wind knocked out of her here. As we'll take a break here, and we have a sub coming on here. Number 48 is Lola Carrillo. So I will take a step away and do my professional duties here. We'll leave the microphones to Shane and Adriana.
Is that, I think that's Kat Miller.
Hey, in the air if we can get it, right? We're all marked up, nobody's free.
Guys, just be aware top.
Kicked by Burlington, straight into the middle.
Here
Looks
comes Kate McVeigh.
Getting through one
Looking
defender.
to
Play to Layla.
Hey, we're building up. Come on, guys. Gotta build up. Gotta build up. All right. Good job. Hey, our ball now. Come on. We do keep it. Okay, good stuff.
We have 10 minutes left in the first half until halftime. And
It's a great stop by Tori. Like, she tried to bring it down.
Okay, and we're back to action here. Are you guys a little microphone shy while I was away?
yes,
Feel free to talk.
we don't know what to say.
That's okay. Let's call the action on the field. Let's play to Island K. Ireland, a freshman and daughter of Coach James Kay.
Shot. Oh.
It's a shot by Kat Miller.
That pace was good. That pace.
You see the opportunity here. This Kat comes down. Has a nice shot from about 35, but right into the goalie's midsection there.
Ew. Header by Tori.
Sorry.
Here's a foul there, and then Burlington Township's going to get the call. Yeah, you're going to get some awkward sounds here because we're being inundated by these Chinese lantern flies are landing all over people.
There's one on your chair.
So if you get the occasional ooh or hear a slap, that's the reasoning. So
I'll try to keep the U's to a minimum.
there you go. There's a ball played down, and Alexis Hatfield takes it on one hop. As they play it in. Yeah, so if you hear a slapping noise, it's not because we're fighting. It's because we're slapping these bugs away.
Ball out to Kate.
Kate McVeigh tries to play a header. He comes off the side.
Here comes Christina Fell, replacing, I can't see your number, number 20, Kayla McCormick.
Okay. So plays in here is Kate McVeigh. Kate, a multi-sport athlete, played basketball in the past, and then she's one of our on the lacrosse team, so it's going to be Adriana's teammate in the spring as well. She plays the ball up to Layla. Layla Solomon, nice burst of speed here. Plays the ball inside. And just a little off for Lily Bird. Lily Bird put nice pressure on. Oh, actually, a little mistake, miskick by the goalie. And just over the head, Kate McVeigh, and then Burlington Township comes out with the ball.
Recover, Cat, recover. Good work.
Ball played down to the side here. Played back in by Mandy Berkeley. And Burlington Township does a nice job of coming back. The ball comes down, ooh, and the ball in the air, and actually it looks like they called Lily Berta coming underneath, but actually I think the Lily kind of stopped. Didn't really low bridge her. But Burlington Township gets a restart kick here, right inside the 50, or midfield, you should say. Ball put into the box. Tori Rosie plays it down. Off Burlington Township, right back to her. McVeigh plays down with the head ball. Tries to play to Layla Solomon. Nice job of double teaming the ball. Plays back. Oh, nice job by Lily Bird stepping up and tried to turn and was dispossessed there by Brenna Field. Ball played down to the side here, and it goes out for the end line as we get subs again here. Number 4, Elizabeth Strunk is coming in for Burlington Township.
And Erin Carroll and Kaylee Sheehan for Sterling.
They come in and they replace Tori Wilsey.
And Lily Bird.
Lily Bird.
And Lily Bird are coming off the field. So we're about 35 minutes into here. Really only 2 good scoring chances happening so far in this first half. Again, both teams still feeling each other out. But Sterling with a couple nice opportunities, but really hasn't controlled the course of play as of yet. So throw in by Erin Carroll. Kaylee Sheehan plays over Eileen Kay. Plays it back to Mandy Berkeley. Plays to Kat Miller, who plays herself right over top of the defender. There's Kat Panadino with the turn, and Sterling's going to get the throw in here. There's a throw in by Mandy Berkeley. Burlington Township controls and plays it out. It's a ball over top, and this is a dangerous play here. We got Anna Severine on a foot race here. Oh, nice shot. Oh, nice save by real nice save by Alexis Hatfield because that looked like it was ticketed for the near corner. Zayra
And
takes
here
a right
comes
foot shot. Oh, nice job by Alexis Hatfield.
number 33, Mary Rose Giberson, comes in for number 8, Peyton Falkenstein.
Burlington just gets a sub on the corner. So you get a shot from the football stands here. The ball's played out by Sterling, and there's one time there by Isabella Zalik out of bounds, and Sterling will take the goal kick. So we're about 40 minutes into or approaching the 39-minute mark of the first half. Yeah, the officials keep the time on the field, so this is unofficial time you're seeing up on the top of the screen here. So, ball comes down to Burlington Township. Roll. Here's a pass back. Nice job by Kate McVeigh dispossessing Lola Carrillo. Dave Dixon plays it up to Layla Solomon, who has some room here. He uses her good speed to get down the sideline here. Layla tries a cross. It's actually knocked away by number 19, Brenna Field, who plays it over to Ella Falkenstein. Kaylee Sheen controls in midfield with the Island Kent. Very patient, sends it over to Mandy Berkeley. Tries to play down to Kat Miller, who tried to make a move there and missed the ball, and the ball's played out, and the Burlington Township will get a goal kick.
Hey, not much. You gotta keep this in, right? You gotta keep this in so you can get.
We got Coach K here, coaching from the sideline. We'll have a lot to say after the first half here. That's one of the things I noticed about Coach K. Maybe you guys can reiterate. He doesn't do a lot of coaching while you're on the field. He saves it for half times and in between the games.
Yeah,
So,
he's not the type of coach to yell during the games, unless it's like a really important game.
So has that been your experience, Adriana, when you're playing with him growing up?
Yeah, it's good. He doesn't really yell, and he just gives you like input during halftime.
Yeah, it's a clock up top. It looks like we're in extra time here. Referee is looking down at his watch, so we should be getting a whistle shortly. And there's the time for the first half. And after one half of play, we got no score. Sterling 0 and Burlington Township 0.
Cinnamon butter. This is mine now. That was mine. Hey, give it back. No.
Family will be cared for.
Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Oh, a pillow. I should whack him with it. I'm telling Mom. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry here. That's fish. It's okay. Can I get some? Yeah. Thank you. Can I watch TV with you? Sure. Big City Greens. Hey, Leah, you want to play with me? Yeah. Yeah. Can I live with you? Sure. Sorry for being mean to you, Vaughn. It's okay, Leah. I love you.
are oblivious to the facts and supportive of the fiction, what should you believe? Believe the facts. COVID-19 is a real problem, and here's how you can do your part. Social distancing works. 6 feet apart from everyone. Proper mask placement prevents the virus from getting in and out, and lets you breathe normally. And if you're not near a sink, you can use hand sanitizer to kill the virus before it can keep spreading. But whenever you can, wash your hands. Soap, water, happy birthday. You know the drill. Let's help each other get through this. Stay safe, stay healthy, and go to cdc.gov for more information.
Oh my god, what a loser. He's so annoying.
Looking at the story, you'll know by the story the first few lines. We're talking about that paragraph again in the story.
You know what? I'm done. That's it, teach. I quit. I'm done! You know what? I'm gonna stay in school.
Where were you? You were supposed to meet me at my locker.
I had to get my books.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
Don't worry about it.
All right, we're back here for second half action here as Sterling High School is playing Burlington Township Falcons. No score in the first half. My name's Sean Klink. I'm the athletic trainer at Sterling High School. I'm being joined by Shane Duffy. And for the second half here, we are also joined by Mackenzie McDonald. What was your impressions of the first half, Mackenzie?
I feel like it definitely could have been cleaner. It definitely like gets scrappy at some points. I mean, definitely like good from both teams and perspectives. So.
Yeah, it's actually a little uneven play on both sides, and probably typical of most first games for the season, and very evenly matched games so far. So as we come out in the second half, Island Kay looks like she's starting the second half. She did not start the first half. And Lily Burke looks like she's starting the second half. So Coach K made a couple changes here in the halftime.
And Kaylee Sheehan is in the back instead of midfield.
Kaylee Sheehan playing the sweeper position. There's a ball coming through, and just missed with Lily Burke. And it looks like we have an offsides call here. I'm not sure who made that cross there. It was that Gab Palladino looking for Lily Burke, but then they had an offsides call. So just a step or two offside there. Sterling trying to take some chances and open it up a little bit. So Mackenzie, how was your first day of school as we come back to school today?
It was good, especially like looking back at my freshman year. It didn't really feel so much like a freshman year. So I mean, kind of like having everyone back and like being in the hallways with like every single grade level and everyone. It was a good experience. I had fun.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, from this first week, we're kind of easing the students back in. I mean, it's really been a year and a half since we had a normal school year, so it's really nice to have the students back in the school and have an opportunity the students to enjoy the fun things about school that they like. I mean, most of the time the students don't like the learning part, so they've had that for the last year and a half. So right now they're coming back and they're actually doing the fun stuff and get to take part of and being a normal high school student. So it was nice having the students back here today. Now, Mackenzie also can use it from another perspective as well. She is a daughter of a teacher here at Sterling High School, Coach McDonald's daughter. And this year, her nephew is actually a freshman this year. I was across here by Jordan Baker, trying to look far side, and she misses Shea Riley on the far side there. So, how was Travis's experience today?
It was fine. He said, obviously it's like not what you expected just because, your typical like first week, it's not like all half days are all just like a welcome back type of thing. Like it was just different for everyone. But I know he liked it.
Now, if you can speak to Travis's playing what in the fall, you can give us a little preview.
Yeah, he's playing soccer right now. Goalie.
Yeah, Travis one of the keepers on I believe he's playing JV/freshman goalie. Updates from the first half. Sterling is leading Collingswood 3-0 over Collingswood in the boys game. So, and you'll hear some whistles going on from the field mics. You're going to catch those from the football teams practicing across the way. Football team off to a nice start. They're 2-0. Haven't beaten Triton, and then also Florence. So Triton game, I believe, was 33-9, and then they played Florence, and I believe it was 42-7. So the ball coming across here. Nice opportunity for Sterling. Oh, Lily Burt with a shot, taking a nice kick save there by the defender. As the ball comes down. Oh, ball, and that goes off the goalie's face. Bridget Dixon puts it back in the middle. Lily Burt with an opportunity up and over the net. I believe that's deflected, so it should be. Oh, they're calling a goal kick. I believe that should have been a corner. Nice flurry here by Sterling. The ball comes off the goalie's head. Bridget Dixon, nice burst of speed there. Tried to feed it over to Lily Burt. Looks got a kick, but it looks like the ball went off of a Burlington Township defender. Okay. So his ball come down here. Sterling gets the ball. And has another replay there. Now back to the live action. Burlington Township brings the ball up. Carlos here, Gabriel brings the ball down in the middle. She looks to go to goal, plays over Shea Wiley. It's knocked off Burlington Township. We're going to get a throw in from the corner.
Girls, be ready on that back post if something comes through, right?
This looks like Tori Wilsey taking the throw in. Tori with a nice throw into the box, trying to find Bridget Dixon. The ball's played up. Tried to be one time there by Jordan Baker, miskicked, and it looks like it's going to be a Sterling goal, corner kick.
Hey, good stuff. Yo, doesn't have to be pretty there, right? Doesn't have to be a volley and take the. You run the ball with your whole body into the net.
Yes, you got a nice here, Jim Kay.
Put in a good spot, kid. Hey, we tap.
Keep an instruction here. Jordan Baker puts the ball across. Side panels it out of bounds.
Keep it here.
It's Burlington Township, and they'll take a goal kick. Ball played out here. Burlington Township tries to play it up, dispossessed here. Sterling controls it. Kaylee Sheen plays across it to Lee Wilsey.
Keep our shape. Got everybody on that side. Keep your shape.
Tori Wilsey plays it back to Faith Dixon. How important is it to have seniors along that back line when you're out there in the field? Does that give you an extra sense of confidence when you're playing in the attack? That you know that there's seniors behind you with them, with that confidence?
More like comfort than confidence, because you know that as a senior they have more experience and more like understanding of the game. So it's comforting to know that they're there to help you if you need it.
Jordan Baker takes it down and cross here by Ireland Kay, plays it back to Kaylee Sheehan. Plays it up there to Shea Wiley. Played back to Tori Wilsey, back to Shea, who plays on to Bridget. Tries to find Gabby in the middle. Ball bouncing around the front. Gabby tries to take a shot. In a mix of, nice job by the keeper. In the midst of three defenders. Thought that'd be hard to see here. As Gabby takes one shot, it was blocked by the defender, and then comes out, and not much room there, and really gets a shot. Nice shot off. Not much space. Ireland Kay controls the ball here. Plays it back to Erin Quinn. He plays it over to Jordan Baker. Plays back to Ireland. It's Gab Palladino. Gets dispossessed of the ball and plays up by Burlington Township. And there's a nice opportunity here as Anna Savardini came out with a play. She had a real nice opportunity in the first half, but nice job by Alexis Hatfield coming out and taking away that opportunity. If she was a little hesitant there, that would have been dangerous. Burlington Township sends across. Play down towards the end line. Still in bounds. Nice cross by Burlington Township. Savardine plays and then hits it out. So it'll be a goal kick. As Burlington Township comes in with subs. We have number 50, Ella Falkenstein coming in. Number 48, Lola Carrillo. And number 8, Peyton Falkenstein. There's Burlington Township's coaches. Sterling makes a sub as well. Erin Quinn comes off and Erin Carroll goes in. We switched errands.
Oh my God, no, that
Seventh
happens.
ball's being played down here.
I know my butt is cutting.
We're trying to coerce Mr. Strauss coming in here, so we have a professional sounding announcer. He's waving us off. So Burlington Township comes over. Mr. Strauss is finishing up his tennis practice. He's coaching the girls' tennis team. Ball played out by Burlington Township.
I should really stop sitting.
And there's going to be a throw in here by Erin Carroll. Erin finds Lily Burt. Plays it back to Erin Carroll. Plays small ball here to Ireland. Okay. To Palladino, who tries to find Wiley, but it hits it too far and it's out of bounds. So Burlington Township an opportunity here. Nice run there by Kayla McCormick, and then she puts it out of bounds. She tries to get a goal line here. Kayla Sheehan putting pressure on, and she plays it out of bounds. Going to take a goal kick here, and then Kayla Sheehan's going to take the goal kick. So you guys looking forward to any of the events coming up in September at Sterling High School?
I don't know the events that are coming up.
You trying to get guys to do Mr. Sterling competition coming up at the end of September?
I don't know what that is. We didn't do like anything last year because of COVID, and we didn't know like what we could do, what we couldn't do. So now all this stuff is coming up this year, and I feel like I'm a freshman again, and I don't know anything.
Yeah, Mr. Sterling's a competition where guys sign up to play, and then it's a fun activity where guys. The actual prize for winning Mr. Sterling is actually 2 tickets to the prom.
Oh.
So you win 2 tickets to but they come on and they do little skits, and they do little month intros and stuff like that. So it's very they introduce themselves. So it's almost like a fun take on a beauty contest. But you know, a lot of personality and a lot of events, and the Sterling students really get into it. So I would encourage everybody who's at the school to come out and, you know, it's only for senior males. So the boys will be out there doing Mr. Sterling. But I encourage everybody to come out and watch or be part of one of the skits if they're coming out and looking for people in the skits, because it's a really good time. It's a fun time. So.
Are we also doing homecoming this year?
Homecoming will be that week, actually, at the end of December. The Sterling's last home game will actually, home football game will actually be the end of September, believe it or not, this year. So we were actually, so homecoming's going to come up real quick. Yeah. So we have, so any senior boys you would like to see take part in Mr. Sterling? I'll give a call out. I'll shout out to Noah Pham. We need to see him out there. We need to see Mike Delabono out there.
I don't know those people.
No?
I don't really know.
Mike
any
Berkeley.
seniors.
We're trying to get some senior boys out here to take part in the festivities. We'll give a shout out to a couple games. Let's see. We'll try to get Trey Potts out here to take part in Mr. Sterling.
Oh, no.
See him to restart here. Puts it into the box. A little dangerous ball, but played out of bounds. And now it's going to be a corner. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick. Whereas Burlington Township thought it was going to be a goal kick. It looked like it might have went off Sterling, but we got a corner kick here.
And Ireland K is going to be taking the corner.
Yeah, Ireland K looks like it's going to be taking a corner kick. There's a replay here. The ball goes up in the air. And it looks actually looks like it went off a Sterling player's head. So thank God we don't have replay here. Ireland K puts the ball in here, left-footed. She finds. Oh, little jumbled mass in the front. Looks like she found Lily Bird, but looks like Faith Dixon ran it into the net. Sterling, the beneficiary of like maybe a call here. Island King comes across. She tries to find Lily Bird, but it looks like Faith Dixon ran the ball into the net and then puts the ball in the goal. Faith with the goal. So the goal comes at the 14-minute mark of the second half here. So a lot of times when you look at the goals, they're not going to be big booming corner kicks that here and put it down his legs and get dispossessed.
I am not Sean Clank. I wish I was. Sean's gonna step out. 1-0 Sterling early, about halfway through this second half. Glad you joined us here on Channel 19. First day of school. You guys survived.
Barely.
One more look at the goal here. Ireland K on the service there, and it looks like it just goes right off of Faith Dixon, right place, right time for 1-0 lead. And I'll take one more look at it from a different angle here. Ireland K.
Lily goes for the ball, hits off her body, and then Faith Dixon finishes the ball into the net.
So as I was walking up here from tennis practice, Sterling had a bunch of opportunities, and they finally capitalized. Now there's another opportunity, and it just goes out of play for a 6 kick. Just led her just a little too far. I wish we were like on risers so we could see the game from a top-down kind of
like from football.
Oh.
That's not as easy said than done when you're that fast.
So 1-0 Burlington here, just about 16.5 minutes through this second half. Boys are up 3-0 in their season opener right now, for last I checked from Athletic Director Scott Manlove.
Hey, keep it, right? Keep it. Let's go. Put the work in this end. This end.
So what's it like having everybody back in school? It's your first go with it.
It's like weird, because last year it was like half the school would be in.
Now you got everybody here.
I know. It was so crowded when I walked in. I had to go another way, which I didn't really feel like doing.
That's the first thing my son said was like, are the hallways always this crowded? I'm like, yes, they are. You don't even know.
Yeah.
But it's great to have everybody back. Somewhat normal here in 2021.
It just feels like it's almost like another freshman year almost,
right.
Just because like so much stuff is happening like just this week that we didn't even get last year. Like we have, I think it's like an outdoor, like almost like pep rally Friday. Like we didn't have any last year, and it's just crazy. Like trying to walk, like I get in the school early because my mom teaches, and it's like crazy at the end of the day trying to walk out, and it's just intersections are so
crazy.
Crowded. But it's also nice that we actually can like go whatever way we want in the hallways. Like we don't have to follow that pattern.
No more one-way hallways.
Best feeling ever.
I guess.
I would be walking like a whole mile every day just to get to all my classes.
Yep, would be kind of late getting to class. We don't have to worry about that anymore. No excuses this year.
Yeah.
Jane, sorry. Another corner kick on the way here for Sterling. Already leading this one 1-0, just about halfway through this second half. Lexi Berkeley going to check into the game, as well as Sophia Pizzigoni. And take a look at Coach K. Coming off a real nice deep playoff run last year. Lost 1-0 to West Effort on the road. And that was a late goal, and West Effort was pushing, and just a phenomenal game by Lexi Hatfield in goal. Really kept the team in it and just could not find the back of the net as hard as Sterling pushed towards the end of that game. And West Effort, I believe, wound up winning the entire South Jersey Group 2, if I remember correctly.
I think so, yeah.
Burlington Township won Group 3 last year, so a good test here for Sterling early on. I think one of the issues that Sterling had last year was just trying to score goals. They just weren't scoring a lot of goals last year, and something that Coach K is trying to remedy again this year, but just caught hot at the right time in that playoff run.
Yeah, I think our ball movement was like pretty good last year, and definitely like in this game it is a little sloppy at times, but for a majority of it, I think the ball movement and like finding open people has been pretty good. And like that was like you said, like not scoring was our issue. Like we just couldn't finish, which is obviously frustrating, especially when it comes to like playoff season.
Got to score to win,
Yeah,
unless you
yeah.
want to play the PK. I mean, you can do that too. I know some teams will, at any level, trying to play to that PK level, and once you get there, you never know what can happen. It's a coin flip there from that point on.
Yeah.
We don't like to talk about penalty kick situations here at Sterling.
No.
And just about 20 minutes remaining here in this one. Sterling with the goal just about 5 or 6 minutes ago. Faith Dixon with the goal off the corner kick from Ireland K. May have been deflected in front. We'll have to get the official scoring, but Faith Dixon with the tally. And is one of the captains this year. Lexi Berkeley sends it forward, trying to spring Layla Solomon. Dixon, the goal scorer, sends it up for Kat Miller. Far side run for Kat Miller, makes the turn. Is going to look to cross here. She does. Inside the 18 was Lily Burt, the freshman. And I believe they're going to say it's a corner kick.
Looks like Lexi Berkeley's going to take the corner this time.
Bring in Bridget Dixon. You know Bridget pretty well.
I do. Yeah.
Heck of an athlete.
Bridget was kind of my like basketball buddy last year, just because we were just like the two freshmen on varsity. So being like the most like inexperienced like high school wise, it's definitely a good like bonding opportunity, and just kind of having each other's backs most of the season.
Besties.
Yep.
Like that. Savannah Johnson also checks in for Burlington Township. Burlington Township last season 11-3-2 overall, 6-3-2 in the conference. Only Rancocas Valley finished above them in the Freedom Division. 49 goals on the season for Burlington Township.
That's a lot of goals.
But a lot of their goal scorers, they lost to graduation. And here's a shot by Bridget Dixon. Just checked into the game, went wide of the goalkeeper, and out of play.
Definitely, like that was just an example of that like good ball movement and finding those open gaps. It's just the finishing that's the issue. I mean, obviously it's the game opener, so we have a whole season to like really work on it and stuff, but
plenty of season left. Don't forget to stay tuned to Channel 19. Tomorrow, it's back to school and back to broadcasting. Volleyball tomorrow. And volleyball Thursday as well. So back-to-back volleyball games right here on Channel 19. Hope you can join us. And then football at home against Collingswood on Friday. And that should be an excellent game. Football team off to a great start. 2-0 on the season. And what will be a very good test for the Silver Knights against the Panthers, as that used to be the Thanksgiving Day matchup, and now with the no Thanksgiving games, Sterling's still hanging on to the Collingswood rivalry, but that game will start at 7 o'clock. Collingswood dropped last week's game to Paul VI, which Mr. K and Mr. Schulz, I'm sure, are very, very excited about, their alma mater. I wonder who they cheer for if it's Paul VI against Sterling. That's the question.
Why? Why weren't they picked Sterling?
Well, if Mr. K and Mr. Schulz went to Paul VI. But they work at Sterling. Where did their loyalties lie? That's a question for Mr. Schulz and Mr. K. Mr. K says Sterling in his headset, but I'm not sure that the Paul VI audience would be very happy to hear that. Foul there on Burlington Township. It'll be Sterling ball, free kick, as a host of substitutions check into the game. Checking out for Sterling, Gabby Palladino, Faith Dixon, and Aaron Quinn going to check out.
That was Aaron Carroll. Aaron Quinn went in.
Yeah.
Wrong Aaron.
Aaron Quinn, Ireland, and then Mandy Berkeley went in for those three.
That was a good ball by Lexi Berkeley.
Great ball by Lexi, and trying to track that down is Kate McVeigh. If I remember correctly, didn't she broke her arm last year, did she not? Did she have a
yes, she did.
A cast on last year?
She was her arm was covered in bubble wrap.
I remember her saying that it was like kind of hard because it like weighed her down sometimes, which obviously because you already have the cast and then you have to wrap it and bubble wrap a bunch of times already, so.
Just think of how strong that arm must have been at the end.
Yeah, right.
All that extra weight.
It's probably like 3 pounds-ish.
Can only imagine the tan line that was on her arm after that.
I already got a whole bad sock tan line.
No, listen, with tennis, I'm rocking the watch tan, the sock tan.
Yeah, me too, but mine's kind of faded because I keep forgetting to put my watch on. Oh.
Still 1-0 Sterling. Again, volleyball back-to-back Wednesday, Thursday, and football Friday. All live right here on Channel 19. Volleyball, I believe, is a 3:45 start. And football, obviously, 7 o'clock start. We'll try and get you some pregame around 6:30, 6:45. Aaron Quinn, excuse me, did not like that call. Some pushing and shoving, and went out of play. She was looking for something there. Off the head of Berkeley. Now Burlington Township looking for the equalizer. Here comes Pickering. Tries to cut it inside. Finds her teammate Johnson, and it just goes out of play. That was a great opportunity there for Burlington Township. Just kicked wide by Pizzagoni. That was their best opportunity probably in the second half. You guys saw the first half. I was not here for that. Not sure if Burlington Township is threatening. One more look at it here. The one touch, somebody lost Sophia Pizzagoni, the sophomore, in the middle of the 18 box. It's one that Coach K is going to look at on the film, I'm sure. You guys know all about watching film.
Yes, yes.
How much does Coach focus on? Did he ever bring you guys in for film, or?
I think he brought us into film like once last year.
Maybe like once because it was like rainy, like before playoffs. I remember he wanted us to go in.
Under 11 minutes remaining here in this second half. Sterling clinging to a 1-0 lead, with Burlington Township looking to turn it on and get the equalizer here in this season opener. Johnson pushes Berkeley. No whistle, letting him play here. And here comes Pizzagoni. Pizzagoni trying to spring Johnson. Johnson kicked away by Kaylee Sheehan, who had a phenomenal game against West Deptford in that semi. McVeigh. Junior. Still giving chase, and it'll be Sterling throw. McVeigh will do the honors. Nope, she'll pass it off. This one's gonna go to Aaron Quinn. Dixon giving it a run. How quick is Bridget Dixon? What's her speed like on the basketball court as opposed to here on the field?
It's like, I mean, it's really hard to compare just because obviously it's more soccer. It's more like, obviously you have to like sprint and stuff. With basketball, there's no really like distance running with it. It's all like quick sprinting and everything. So she's fast. So it's just you never really see like basketball speed out on a soccer field. So it's hard to compare.
She's quick out on the basketball court, I can tell you that.
Yeah. And she's probably one of like their faster. It's one thing Bridget's really good at is like that quick transition. And obviously that's very important to be good at, so.
Moore tries to cross it. She was looking in the middle for Savannah Johnson, the sophomore. And good job by Lexi Hatfield. Come off her line and scoop it up. She boots it away towards midfield. Under 9 minutes remaining unofficially here in the second half. Sterling leading 1-0 on the goal from Faith Dixon off the corner from Ireland K. Sterling looking for an insurance tally here. Cleared out by Burlington Township. Arm of the foot of Aaron Quinn. A 50-50 ball won there. Nicely done by Nadia Winter. Sterling still controls and looking to turn. Jordan Baker 1-on-2. Makes the left-footed cross. Intercepted and kicked away. Deflected off of Quinn's foot. And now Sterling will switch fields. Pretty evenly matched game so far. Sterling just capitalized on the one corner, and that's really been about it.
Yeah. It definitely helps though, because if it's still like 0-0 in the first half and we get the first goal, it definitely helps us in a way to just be better.
Use our body better to hold that ball up. Come on.
Pickering and Carrillo going to check in for Burlington Township at the next whistle. So referee on the near side looks at his watch with about 7 minutes remaining unofficially. It's a minute of stoppage time at best. Hasn't been a lot of delays in the game at all. Some great defense here by Sterling. That's Aaron Quinn. Staying with Sterling throw. Mr. K is telling us this is the biggest field in South Jersey, and I think Sterling uses that to their advantage for sure. They've been playing on this field all summer. You go to some of the smaller fields, like the turf field at Haddon Township, that's a completely different field.
Oh yeah, it's small.
And that's a field that they play to their advantage because they're playing half their games there. Free kick for Sterling. It's going to be Kaylee Sheehan.
That penalty mark. Stay strong, run into that penalty mark.
And she'll serve it up. Inside the 18. Missing the header there was Looked like Faith Dixon trying to look for her second goal and it's kicked over the bar out of play. But a good threat there for Sterling, trying to find that second goal. Looked like that was your teammate there, Bridget Dixon, with a foot on it.
Yeah.
Watch Dixon here in the middle. Right place, right time, just a little bit underneath it. So I think this is a spot here, ladies, where Burlington Township, with under 5 to go, is really going to have to push up some of their fullbacks and start looking for some offense.
Yeah, definitely putting more pressure on our defense, I feel like would be the best way for them to go right now.
It's going to be hard to do it with Kaylee Sheehan back there holding it down at the sweeper position.
Yeah, it definitely, like Shane said, it brings you a lot of comfort knowing that just her and then like most of our defensive line is like older and more experienced girls. So it's definitely, at one point it was like all seniors, which really you feel like obviously they've had the most experience in high school and just they probably played soccer for longer. So having that like comfort feeling of knowing you have all those like older, like stronger girls back there is good. And then it also makes it harder for teams to beat our defensive line.
And we got Bridget Dixon, the goal scorer, and Kaylee Sheehan back there. Both are seniors. And you're going to flank them on either side with Erin Quinn on the near side as Sterling makes a quick substitution. And I believe you have one of the Berkeley twins on the other side. So a lot of experience there on that back line as one of the Berkeley twins is going to check out. Mandy's going to check out. As well as Shea Wiley. Another pair of substitutes is going to check in. Sam Rhoda is going to check in for Sterling, as well as Abby Rhoda. About 2.5 unofficially remaining. Sterling 1-0 lead, thanks to the goal from Bridget Dixon.
Faith Dixon.
Faith Dixon. Wrong one. We've got all this talking about we're talking about Bridget Dixon so much. Bridget Dixon not on the score sheet yet.
No.
Yet.
Yet. Keyword. I feel like going back to Faith's goal, like she's more on like defense, and then she also scored a couple goals last season too. So I really, that really shows how much of like a universal player she is. Like she could probably play like anywhere and be good at it.
I know late in the season, especially in that West Effort game, I know Coach, trailing by 1 in that game, had to move Faith up, and I think I also remember, I believe, moved Kaylee Sheehan up to offense as well. There was a couple runs that Kaylee Sheehan made from her own defensive end all the way to the goal late in that game, just trying to spark some sort of offense, and they just couldn't do it.
And I remember playoffs, I believe it was Collings that we played, and Faith also had a header in that game she scored. I remember that.
That was a cold game.
It was very cold.
And then the West Effort game, we were in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah. I remember sitting on the sidelines of the Collingswood game with like 5 blankets. Like,
oh, I know.
I remember
we were there.
Me and Maddie Hogel like cuddled under one blanket together and just.
Memories frozen in time. Under a minute to play here unofficially on our clock. Sterling just looking to clear the ball out, not give Burlington Township any opportunities here. Defense collapsing, and here they come. Jordan Baker just going to try to go to the flag with this one. Finds Kat Miller. Kat Miller just going to take this one to the corner flag and waste as much time as she can. And she might have a breakaway opportunity here. Just kicks it right into the keeper. And now they're going to have to hurry. Kat Miller giving a little bit of space there, went right foot and right in the arms of the goalkeeper. Official looking at his watch as we are in added time to figure the next clearance by Sterling. That might be it. The only stoppage came on the goal from Faith Dixon. Palladino sends it forward, finds Kat Miller, and she's going to back it up for Tori Wilsey. And now they go to the corner. Sam Rhoda in the corner. Official again looking at his watch. And it's got to be real close.
He's putting his whistle up to his
mouth. And there it is. Sterling going to open their 2021 season with a victory, 1-0 off the goal on the corner from Faith Dixon, her first of the season. And Sterling moves to 1-0 on the season. Don't forget tomorrow, volleyball at home as well as Thursday. Game times are at 3:45. And football Friday against Collingswood at 7 o'clock. Sterling wins this one 1-0. We'll see you tomorrow for volleyball right here on Channel 19. Good night.